My name's Ben Cadden and I'm lucky enough to have been employed by Chris Waller Racing for the last 9 years. Very proud of the fact that I've been here for all of Chris's Group 1 winners, and from Triple Honour, Doncaster to Delectation's Daily Classic on Saturday. Just to be a part of their careers is a real honour. I first fell in love with racing by just following my dad around the stables as a young fella, just watching him do his job. Started for Gay when I was just still in high school, just 3 days a week, just Wednesdays and weekends. And I was lucky enough to be involved with horses like Juggler and strapped quite a few other Group 1 horses in the stable. And I spoke to Gay one morning and she got me a job in Ireland with Aidan O'Brien, and I don't think I developed as a rider until I went to England and Ireland and experienced the way they did things. And I always remember what my dad told me when I was starting out, that it doesn't matter how strong you are or how short you grab hold of them, it doesn't mean you'll hold them. The horse will always be stronger than you. So you just got to work with them and just build that relationship with the horse. Exceed and Excel sort of changed my life, really. I got a lot to thank that horse for. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met my wife on our trip to England for the July Cup, and I've got 2 beautiful kids to show for that now, and he's just really just shaped my life.
His ability to educate young horses, to manage difficult horses, to re-educate them, to basically make them tractable enough to go to the races and give it their best is one of his finest attributes.
I seem to be lucky enough to get along with really quirky horses, whether it be geldings, colts or fillies. The quirkier the better, the more I like them, and even the harder the ride, the more I like them. Usually get here at 3:45 in the morning and we'll all go to our respective barns, and usually I will start put the first 2 trips on the walker, and then it's time to get the first trip out. All the riders will get their gear on and go to their respective barns and saddle their first horse up, and depending on what they're doing, they'll go out and see Chris. And we usually ride 7-8 lots a morning. If we have horse movements, I'll take the horses to wherever Chris wants them spelled and bring in the horses that are getting changed over.
He also works behind the gates, and obviously with an intimate knowledge of our horses, not to say that he gives any preferential treatment behind the gates, but certainly he can advise the other handlers, point them in the right direction, how they should be treating those horses behind the barriers, which is a big help.
They're such brave animals, and they just want to please us all the time. No matter if they're a Group 1 horse or a maiden at Kembla, they just want to put in for you, and they respect the person that rides them. I know a lot of people get affected, but I don't like it when we lose one, because it's like losing part of your family. And I remember one morning here I had one break down on me, and I knew something was wrong with him, but I didn't know what. And I swear that he looked after me, and he didn't go down until I jumped off and we were going slow enough so I could get off. And it's just that's what affects me in racing. I think everybody in racing has that same passion, and that's why we get up at 3 a.m. in the morning and really give up our holidays and our weekends and Christmases and New Year's to make sure that we get the best out of them. It is hard work, but if you love it, it's not hard work at all.